This is part 3 of a 3-part video series. In the third part, we'll basically add a north tracking arrow to go around the mini map that we created from part 2. So to begin, you want to copy your clip over again. It's the same clip from the Google Earth recording. You want to go into Fusion. You want to add a circular ellipse to the media in. This time we'll center it over top the north arrow and try to get it as close to center. Grab the diagonal corner and shrink it in to get it an equal stretch. Next, hit Shift Space, type in transform. You want to add a transformation in between media in and media out. To see the transformation being edited, you want to watch the media out, so the media out's on the right screen. Click on the transformation, you'll get the green box appearing. Drag the transformation lower down. When you stretch it from a corner, it's going to move up again to the right. So you just want to do this kind of by trial and error for size. Position it close to the top right corner. Go back to edit. Let's put the minimap on top of this north arrow. So you can see the minimap is hanging off the edge. So click on the minimap layer. You can move it up. That's a little bit better of a size. All right, so click on the footage you want to edit for the north tracker. Go back to Fusion. Hit Shift Space and type in tracker. There are a couple different types of trackers. For this one, I found just the regular tracker works the best. Break the link with media out. Insert between media out. Now you want to run the tracker. So when you insert a tracker, it automatically gives you one tracking item. So grab the corner of this, move it over to the north arrow, and then you want to grab the bottom edge and size it to just focus on that north arrow. This is the window bounds of where it'll search, so you can narrow it up because we're looking at quite a small object moving relatively slowly. And so we can just go back to the beginning. Frame 0, you see how the tracker moved from the north, so just move it up again to reconnect it. And now you can just track to end, so you track forward with this button here. Before we do that, I'm going to go to Operation. You want to do Match Move. Merge, you can leave right now. We'll play with that a little more later, and then ensure that the position tracking is on. I'm going to hit track forward. I'll show that part, and then once it's done, we'll come back and we'll show you how to use that footage. So now we have the tracker tracking. Right now, it's going to take an estimated 10 minutes for this clip. This is based on how many frames you have and the frame rate that it's tracking at. So depending on how fast it can track and how long your clip is, this could take a little while. Alright, so we're back into Fusion. The tracker is complete. The tracked path looks pretty good, except a little bit of jitter right here. There's a good chance you won't even use that portion of the clip, so not too worried about that, but you can watch it for later and see if it's jittery in your final footage. What you want to do is hit Shift Space. You want to add text, text plus. You want to add it to the foreground, which is the green. The background is the yellow, blue, or other masks or transformations like the ellipse. And then white is media out, or sending it out to the next node. In the text layer, we just want a simple dot. You want to change the size, you want to change the color to whatever you like. The reason why we chose a dot for this is because we don't want to worry about the orientation of the tracker. This type of method of tracking does not rotate the text, or if you put an asymmetric symbol up here, if it's perfectly symmetrical like this in all axes, then it just spins around. The tracker only moves in X, Y, it does not rotate for this method. So pick on a keyframe where you were tracking and just drag your dot over top your north arrow. And then you can pick through any other keyframe that you've tracked, and you'll notice the dot is following the north arrow. And then what you want to do is click on Tracker, turn the merge to only foreground, so this will only show the foreground layer, which is the dot or text layer. Go back to Edit, preview your clip here where you've tracked, and try to position it so that no matter where this dot lies, it's always on a it's always equidistant around. So you can see here it kind of sucks into the video footage a bit. So grab your video footage, maybe you want to move it a tad bit to the right, and then do that until you're happy with the proximity of the dot. So that looks pretty good. Actually, yeah, we have to make sure we play only in the area we tracked. We did not track the whole clip. We only tracked up to frame 12,000. What you do is you'll click on both of these clips, Control click, right click on them, auto align clips based on time code. The reason why that works here is because they're the exact same clip, they have the exact same time code. And now these clips are perfectly synced for north, so you can see where the north arrow is. It seems to follow the tail of my path there.